So you've got to navigate your way through that. But that's part of football. And that's how teams, they do this, and they've done this in the past. You've got to find the right person.
This is Man United, though, really. They should be able to get whatever manager they want.
Yeah, not Man United now.
Yeah.
Whatever manager they want.
Yeah.
You don't agree?
No, not at the moment, no. I think there's so much work to be done here. I understand it, as Man United, the emblem, it means so much to us. But in terms of if you're looking to come here, it's a great project to be a part of, because you're starting from scratch, basically. But I still think that there's other clubs that managers will go, you know, I might want to go there because the heat ain't on, the pressure ain't on, the spotlight ain't as big.
Yeah, but these big managers thrive on that. There'll be big managers out there who'll be desperate to come in and turn it round. It's a big challenge for them. And there's big managers out there. Look, we can't talk about Guardiola and Klopp. That's not possible. But anybody else in the world should be available to this club.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing when you look at United is the fact, when you watch Manchester City play and Liverpool play, you know 8 out of the 11 players, you know how they're going to play. 8 will play really good, 1 will have a worldie, and maybe 1 will play poorly. For United, at the moment, you don't know who's going to show up and be that 8 consistent players that you need to play at that level. That's why the United team that we played on, Scottish player, and I played on, you knew that. You had 8 guys who are going to give you 7 out of 10, and you had 1 player worldie, Ronaldo. And I think for United now, you don't have anything you can go, that is a guarantee today. Whether it's defensively, whether it's in midfield, whether it's in wide edge, whether it's an attacker. At times you have moments where Ronaldo wins your game, Jadon wins your game, Bruno wins your game, Pogba wins your game. But there's no blueprint. You know, you watch City and Liverpool play, it's always the same. It's always the same. And I think for United now, you look and you think, you're hoping, but it's hope. It's not, how did Liverpool get Klopp? You know, how did Man City get Pep? They had a blueprint. They already had structure, and they go, that's our guy. That's our guy. I think for United now, you'd say we all hope. Who's going to be the guy? Is it Enrique? Is it Ten Hag? Is it Poch? You know, is it Zidane? Nobody really knows. We should already know the way United play. That's the guy.
That's the thing with City. You don't want to keep comparing, but City were preparing for Pep Guardiola before he arrived at the football club.
Exactly.
And I think that's what Owen's talking about there, is Man United. It's almost like over the years, the last few years especially, it's been like, let's just patch up that situation there and hopefully it works. Let's patch up that bit over there, hopefully it works, where it's not a holistic approach, where for sustaining success and challenging for a long time, you need a holistic approach.
Yeah. Well, look, it is the most expensive squad ever assembled.
A stunning 3-2 win at the Etihad, which blew the Premier League title race back open. Kane's 95th-minute header, seconds after the hosts had leveled through Riyad Mahrez's penalty, inflicted City's first league defeat in 16 games. Liverpool can now close to within 3 points of the leaders should they win their game in hand at home to Leeds on Wednesday. "We didn't need to lose a game to know how hard it is to win the league," said City boss Pep Guardiola. "There are many, many games still to play." The contrast in form between the sides could not have been starker, as Tottenham had lost their previous 3 league games. But Antonio Conte avoided losing 4 on the bounce for the first time in his managerial career, thanks to a dogged defensive display enlightened by flashes of brilliance by Kane and Son Heung-min on the break. "First of all, I hate to lose," said Conte. "Our reaction was important. This one will give us more confidence." It wasn't simple to play Manchester City after 3 losses in a row. Had Kane had his way last summer, he would have been lining up in blue rather than Tottenham white. He was City's prime target to replace club record goalscorer Sergio Aguero, but it was Kane's playmaking ability that caught the eye in the first half. Conte claimed Tottenham had been weakened in the January transfer window, in his latest withering take on the ability of his squad to Italian media this week. Both of Spurs' January signings, Rodrigo Bentancur and Dejan Kulusevski, started, and it was the Swede who gave the visitors a dream start. Kane's sumptuous through ball broke City's offside trap, and Son unselfishly squared for Kulusevski to slot into an unguarded net on just 4 minutes. City took time to get going after a 5-0 rout at Sporting Lisbon in the Champions League in midweek, but their pressure finally told on 33 minutes thanks to an error from Spurs captain Hugo Lloris on his 400th appearance for the club. Lloris spilt Raheem Sterling's cross under pressure from Kevin De Bruyne, and Ilkay Gundogan swept home the rebound.